for listening to Radio on Fire.
Are you ready to get this thing started or what?
Yeah, I'm here with you. I'm done listening to your bullshit, but go ahead.
Of course, welcome back to His and Her Show here on Radio on Fire. Of course, I am the his.
And I am the her, which means I'm always right.
We need to change that because that's not what that means.
It is. It's been like that for years.
Is absolutely not what that means. Where you are in San Antonio, you said?
Yeah, I'm in San Antonio, Texas, recorded in the hotel bathroom.
Okay. Okay. That's what's up. So much to talk about, and good news, bad news, more bad news. It is just always something. Always something. I guess we should start with the Rayshard Brooks tragedy. You obviously have heard about this.
Yes, I just watched the video a couple of hours ago. My husband showed it to me. Yeah,
it's a sad thing to me. The whole thing, it just it's one thing and then it's another thing and then it's another thing, and this is an ongoing tragedy.
Excessive force.
Yeah. So should we show the video? I mean, what do you think we should do?
It's up to you.
For I guess people that haven't seen it. So it just when officers are trained, right? Mm-hmm. I believe that they have to go through some physical fitness. There's some running, there's some squatting, there's some jumping, there is some examination of their physical fitness in case that they have to run after a suspect. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Run, save somebody in a burning building, stuff that you see people do, police officers do, that you expect them to do, climb a tree, all that kind of stuff. You remember? Why is it that these officers felt the need to just shoot and kill? Because once again, I always talk about shooting to injure or slow down, but not to kill. But they'll say, "Oh my God, his life was in danger, and his family was get back home to his family, just like you do," right? But I just did not see Mr. Brooks running in the opposite direction, allegedly with the taser, as being a threat to the public. Did you see him as a threat?
Absolutely not.
Right. Did you see him as a danger to the public? And of course, we weren't the officers on the scene, but from the video that we saw,
only thing that I didn't agree with was him fighting them when they were trying to put the cuffs on him. He should never have done that because they weren't being aggressive towards him. So some people can say that by him being aggressive, it led to this situation.
By Mr. Brooks,
but
Mr. Brooks being aggressive?
Huh?
You're saying by Mr. Brooks being aggressive?
Yeah, when they were putting the cuffs on him, he got aggressive. But there's no excuse for excessive force.
Excessive force resulting in his death. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't like it was just they roughed him up a little bit. They killed him. And
exactly. What had Mr. Brooks done with a taser?
Well, I mean, I don't think that. Yeah, I mean, the last thing he wanted to do was he didn't want to go to jail, and I just don't understand why that situation ended the way that it did. I don't understand.
It should never even got into that situation.
Right. And go ahead.
The man was parked in his car.
Right.
First of all. So they say, we don't know the details, but so the story says that he was intoxicated He parked himself.
He clearly seemed intoxicated.
Yeah, because I didn't know what he was talking about.
Yeah, he clearly seemed intoxicated, and the officer was trying to trip him up with
all of that was supposed to just be a welfare check.
Right.
He's intoxicated. He's parked in his car. Right. So it's not like he was drunk driving. He was parked in his car. He knew that he was too drunk to drive, so he made the decision to park in his car. All they had to do was a welfare check. Make sure that he was living and breathing, and maybe called him some type of cab or something for him to get home. He wasn't creating any danger. He wasn't driving. Right.
And that part is very.
If I was an officer, Diamond, real shit, I would have took his keys and left him a note like, "Come get your shit at the precinct tomorrow."
Right. That would have been an easy.
Aren't thinking out the box, like.
That would have been an easy fix.
Easy fix.
Yeah, that would have been an easy fix. But I've seen on social media some people saying that because of the scuffle or whatever happened, that he was wrong, and whatever happened to him, he deserved what he got.
No, he didn't deserve.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that philosophy. I don't agree with that philosophy. But
I don't agree with that either.
A lot of people have.
They're like, he could have took the gun instead of the taser, but that's not the point. He took the taser.
Not what happened.
So we can't talk about him taking no gun because he actually took a taser.
Yeah. The 27-year-old Rayshard Brooks was shot and killed, for people that don't know, by the Atlanta police, an officer. He resisted arrest. He wrestled a taser, allegedly, to the ground with two police officers. So, I mean, this is a lot that we're saying. Like he said, this is now a drunk Rayshard, assaulted these two armed officers, trained officers, right? Rayshard wasn't trained, right? So I'm just calling into question the preparedness of these officers, right? A drunk guy wrestles two of them down to the ground and gets a taser from one and runs away.
Yo jumped out of the drunkenness quick.
Yeah, I'm saying he was supposed to be so drunk, right?
The nigga wasn't drunk no more.
At Wendy's, autopsy says that he was shot twice in the back.
What happened to shooting him in his fucking leg? Like, how about not shooting at all? Like, yo.
Run him down.
He just got away.
Run him down, or he can get away, right? Run him down, right? Because they trained. They're supposed to be trained. So that not only do they not do investigations because snitches solve crimes, okay? They find out stuff from people cooperating. They don't actually investigate like on TV, and they can't chase people down. They don't solve crimes. Like, what? They're not in shape. Two of them couldn't take him.
He whipped their ass.
He whipped their ass, right? Allegedly. I just
ain't no allegedly. I watched the video. He fucked them up.
It's not, and the timing for this could not be worse.
But in the whole video, I have to say, he wrestled down. He didn't throw any punches. He just manhandled both of them motherfuckers.
All right.
He didn't swing no punches or no nothing. He just manhandled them. He got the best of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, in the end,
at the end of the day, both parties took the wrong moves.
Rayshard fell asleep in his vehicle, failed a sobriety test. He clearly was intoxicated. I think he had more than the 1.5 drink that he said that he did. Just the gentleman should not be dead.
No, he shouldn't.
He should not be dead, and it just reinforces the training issues that exist with officers all over this nation. So, shot and killed in a Wendy's parking lot on University Avenue Friday night in Atlanta. And a lot of people have said that they're tired of seeing black men become hashtags and such. Are we tired yet?
Yeah.
So this footage is disturbing.
And it's like, come on, like,
yeah,
it's like they not learning, like they not like taking this stuff like policy and protocol seriously. Like, we already had this going on, but y'all still fucking up.
Right. Yeah, so
I would think like, okay, I'm gonna be mindful. I'm gonna watch what I do. I'm gonna watch my temper. I'm gonna try to de-escalate. I'm gonna listen before I talk.
Right. So I want to look at a little bit of this footage. This, of course, is the body camera footage. So he's talking about from Wendy's.
How much you had to drink? I had 2 levels, 1.5 margaritas. 1.5 margaritas? Yes, sir. Margaritas? Yes.
He said margaritas.
Any other cups? No, sir. You haven't had any daiquiri? I haven't had no daiquiri. I had 1.5 small cups of margaritas. But I'm up now. Y'all got me up with this. Gotcha. I'm up now. Hey, will you take a preliminary breath test for me? What's that? Just a little handheld machine. I can blow into it and then let you know if you're positive or negative. Just press the top of the breath. I've been drinking. I do say that. But I'm going to go on a few minutes down the road. I got you. I'm just asking, will you take a preliminary breath test? I mean,
why they just ain't call somebody to come, a family member to come pick him up?
Well, we knew that he probably was going to fail the test, and I think the officer knew that as well.
Diamond, it's different when you pulling somebody over because they swerving. The man was parked in his car.
Yeah.
Sleep.
So it's not like he was driving the vehicle.
Yeah, he wasn't endangering himself or the public.
Right.
So I wouldn't take a sobriety test either.
Okay, as you can see, the parking lot is slam jammed. It's Friday night, so you have all these people out here watching this. The officer is hell bent on giving him this test. Now, here's the thing: the guy who's intoxicated is offering the solutions, and the person who's supposedly not intoxicated is not listening to the suggestions. Now, at this point, I did not understand how quickly things were going to escalate to the levels that they did.
So did he have like a warrant for his arrest or something?
No, I don't think
That's
so.
why they started putting the cuffs on him.
He wanted to put the cuffs on him because he failed the breathalyzer.
So what they was going to say? He was drunk parked?
Drunk park. Now, the other officer is trying to smooth things over, right? I'm thinking and Mr. Brooks is not being combative. He's even saying, I understand that you're just doing your job. Right? All right, so here he comes back. Hey, now, have you ever taken one of these breathalyzer tests like this before?
No.
Okay.
Because usually if I'm too intoxicated, me and my husband, we do what he do. Park on the side or call.
As many people do.
Uber.
How many? 1.5. Like I said, I told her, man, let's go.
Does he sound believable? Does he sound like he's telling the truth? Do you think he's telling the truth? T?
About what?
About how many drinks he had. Does he sound like he's...
It doesn't matter, Tommy, how many drinks he had. He was parked.
Correct. Agreed.
He had 50 drinks.
Agreed. So where were they drinking at? There was no food there? Why did he have to come to this Wendy's? I wish he did not come to this damn Wendy's. I really do.
Well, you know, because you don't drink. So you know when you drunk, you hungry.
Yeah, but wherever they were drinking and they're celebrating the daughter's birthday, there's no food there?
He must have been on his way home or
yeah,
whatever.
I just wish he hadn't stopped here. He'd still be here.
Here's my thing. Who called the police on him?
I think that they were saying that some of the patrons called the police.
Because he was asleep in the car.
Right. I think it was holding up traffic or something.
Oh, I've fallen asleep at a light before.
All right, here it comes. He put his... Okay, so... All right, so we're pixelated here. We can't really see with that one, with that angle. And I don't really want to show the other video with the... I mean, we can, but from that point, he gets free, and mysteriously, both cameras are just on the ground. Isn't that kind of strange?
We hear the shots.
Yeah, we hear the shots. But both cameras on the ground, and then the shots come, and then that is the end, and that's how we get to.
Yo, it's like crazy because these new law enforcement, like back in the day, police chased.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Police chased.
They don't chase no more.
No, so
I understand times is bad, and we have a mentality is either gonna be me or you. I want to go home to my family, but you gotta think.
You gotta think what?
You gotta think. Every action that you take,
right?
You gotta think before you take them. A clear mind.
Now you're talking about who?
As a police officer, as law enforcement, you gotta think before you take your action.
Right. Right, that's true. I mean, yes, he was definitely wrong, but that did not mean that that was the time or was justified to execute him. You know what I'm saying?
You shot him in his back.
Right. Right.
That means that he wasn't even a threat at all.
Correct. Correct. And so the officer has been terminated.
Yeah.
As he should have been. Chief Erica Shields has also stepped down. Atlanta Deputy Chief Rodney Bryant is the interim chief. This this thing got escalated quickly.
It did, but they handled the situation quickly.
Yeah.
They handled the situation very quickly. They didn't have to sit and be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They handled it very quickly. I commend them for that.
Yeah.
They didn't say, oh, the guy that shot, the police officer that shot, oh, we're going to put him on administrative leave with pay.
Yeah. And I'm glad that did not happen. People really, like you said, just moved. This generation, the times that we're living in now are different. Just tuning in, it's Radio on Fire, his and her show, Sundays, Radio on Fire. So, have you seen some of the protests that have begun as it relates to? I just
seen the one that has been going on in Atlanta. I seen that they lit the Wendy's on fire. I seen that they blocked the highways. That's the only thing that I've really seen. It's just like, it's such a sad time right now.
Yeah.
You know, every time you going down on your timeline, somebody being killed. You go watch the news, they talking about immigrants, they talk about black people, the conservatives, and they slick mouths. Like, it's just a lot of negativity and negative vibes that are happening right now. You got COVID-19. It's a lot right now.
Yeah, definitely. So
I try to avoid all the things that's going on. I trend.
How can you?
I'll see what's trending, and I'll take a glimpse of it, and then I'll like get out of it.
Because it's too overwhelming?
It's too overwhelming. Did you see David Chappelle? 8 minutes, 46 seconds?
Yeah.
That was tight.
Yeah. Chappelle.
I really enjoyed it.
Chappelle's one of the great ones.
I would have paid to go see him for that 20. It gotta be a longer show.
I'm sure.
The show ain't longer than what we seen. I'm not paying David Chappelle $500 to sit and see him talk for 20 minutes.
Well, I mean, they strategically released it, and I'm sure that there's going to be more and a bigger demand to see more. You know
I know
what I mean?
it's more. My husband's like, that was it.
Yeah, that
the show was only 20 minutes.
That got people real excited.
Look, he was like, they got a David Chappelle mask, and that was it.
What?
That was their gift for 20 minutes. I was like, no, I gotta be some more. Dave holding out on it. You know, he's very smart, but I really enjoyed that show.
Yeah, I love when comedians touch on real life things.
Yeah.
And Dave Chappelle is a great one at that. There's also there've been so many videos floating around on these subjects, and I just this one here is just very, very peculiar to me.
What is it? It's a meme or a video?
This is a video.
Okay.
This is a video. I don't get it. Maybe you can explain to me what exactly is happening, or I guess no. A better question is why. Why? Let me let's go to it.
It's a Karen video.
I believe
Oh.
I believe that there's a problem.
There's a problem here, Karen.
Yeah.
Boy, when Karens get in a situation that they can't handle no more, they sure comply with orders. I haven't seen one Karen that can fight yet.
Damn. All right. So you're laughing at her pushing her in the bush.
Y'all got thrown in the bush.
Yeah, that was a weird one there. I mean, what was the white lady thinking? She wasn't thinking. Maybe she was drunk.
I'm telling you, when they call the police, they're going, "Oh, she has mental health issues." Clearly.
Yeah.
Because she took it upon herself to have. I think she had 2 hammers.
She did. She had 2 hammers.
And she was beating the neighbor's car.
What kind of glass did they have? Because that window did not bust. I'm glad. Oh, that lady had no strength. I'm just glad the window didn't bust, because there's no telling what the lady would have done to her if the window had bust. And you know, some people are still gonna try to paint that white lady as some kind of victim.
She got her ass beat. Yeah.
She had no words when
she had no words when Joe Clark had her in that fucking headlock.
Joe Clark? What the hell? Yeah, she had no words. She had no words, and that's good.
Karen was silent.
She was silent. Nothing to say.
Yo was so silent. She ain't even say shit when she got thrown in the bush.
She wasn't like, ah.
She was
like, ah. So did that video make you feel good? You were talking about the N-word and people trying to not react to it or something like that.
I'm just saying, like, the N-word, I think that it's a bit overrated now. I think that the N-word shouldn't bother us as African Americans, Black Americans, Caribbean, Black Americans. I just think that we have overcome that word nigga. Like, it shouldn't affect us anymore. We know that that's the first thing that's going to come out of somebody's mouth is to call us a nigga. And they only do it because they want that reaction. They want to get their ass beat. Point blank.
Well, they want to get their ass beat.
They want to get their ass beat. They know that this is the word that is going to make them go to 100. You know what I'm saying? They don't use no other word. That's the first word, you nigga. Because they know that word is like a red word to us. Red rum word. Like, we're going to damage you. So I think it comes to a point where they say words shouldn't hurt. It's just a word. And we've heard it so much. It's been said for centuries, decades, that we should just not even react from that word no more. Just laugh. Okay. Like, my younger years, like, I actually beat somebody up for calling me that word. Like, that was the past. Like, the word don't, like, if she would have said it to me now at the age of 40, I'd be like, bitch, fuck you. And keep it moving. I think if they use that word to us, we just need to keep it moving. They want a reaction. And people won't get what they're looking for if you totally ignore them. Like, I've learned that ignoring people when they want a reaction makes them even madder. Because my husband does that to me very, very well. And it burns my fucking soul.
That when he ignores you?
When he ignores the fuck out of me when we're in an argument. It burns me up.
I just don't know if everyone's gonna have that same, you know, that same level of calm.
I know everyone's not gonna have that same level, but I'm just putting it out there that maybe we can get our lives together to push towards to ignore that word, make that word don't exist to us, to make us feel that certain type of way anymore. Yeah, because I've seen that when you ignore people, it hurts them even more that you're ignoring them.
Yeah,
they're not getting what they want from you.
I mean, but my thing is that you just can't you can't assume how people are going to react to a situation. You don't know how they're going to react to a situation. And I think that just as the we're gonna call her Karen, as she found out, everybody is not going to just take your acting a fool and just be cool and calm with it. Some people are going to, in that case, put hands on you. And she found out the hard way. I mean, I don't know if those were sticker bushes or not, but she found out the hard way.
Who? Which Karen? The one that got thrown in the bush?
Yes. Yes.
Well, Karen needed to get her hands put on because someone put in. She ruined someone's property. Yeah. That's a lot different than calling me a nigger. Okay. Like, you touch my property, you deserve to get your ass thrown in the bush. Then she had the water hose out. Like, who are you spraying down? Like, this is not the civil rights movement, honey. You don't get no hose to spray no black people down.
Yeah, and that's what she thought. And that hose didn't even have...
And you got the hose taken from you.
And that hose didn't even have no water pressure like that.
Exactly. My thing is, this is going out to all the Karens across America. If you're going to be a Karen and take your job seriously, make sure you can fight. Make sure you can back up what you about to spit out, because someone's going to tear the fur off of your ass.
And they should.
And it's not going to be European Wax Company. It's going to be...
Yeah, well, my
thing is... It's going to be Shanika or Henry. Doc West, that's going to tear the fur off of you, Karen.
It's very simple. You don't know how somebody's going to react, and be prepared for that action and reaction to your, bull crap.
Your bullshit.
Yes, and that. So I want to touch. I really want to take a U-turn, not a U-turn. Yeah, one of them, the 360, and talk about the best female rapper. Some people had
allegedly
allegedly my favorite. Can we call her my favorite? Nicki Minaj and Tekashi 6ix9ine have a new song, which I like. They have a new video, which I like. And for some reason, last week people were upset about the Akon collaboration, which to me made sense. Locked up, he was just in jail. Okay, Akon ain't popping on the music. Perfect. You know what I mean? It's so Nicki collaborates. They started teasing this song on Wednesday, maybe, and it comes out Friday midnight, 12:01, something like that. What were your thoughts on the song, the video? Some people mad because Nicki's collaborating with him. What did you think about the song?
Well, you already know that I'm a 6ix9ine fan.
Mm-hmm.
All day, every day, I rides with
Did you change your views of him once the legal situation came into play?
No, I didn't. I didn't, because 6ix9ine he's an image. He ain't no true gangster. His name is Daniel Hernandez.
Right.
Like, he was living an image. Like, half of these rappers out here do.
Half or more?
He didn't break no codes because he was never in the code.
Mm-hmm.
And me, if I'm looking at all this time for these niggas that done kidnapped me, stole my chain, fuck my baby mother, all that shit, I'm snitching too. Shit. The fuck?
Yeah.
People look at time. People look at shit different when your life is about to be behind bars and you looking at 60 years, 40 years. For these niggas, fuck no.
So you don't think that if he didn't say whatever he said and he was just in jail, would the digital streets be like, yeah, 6ix9ine a real one? Would they be saying that?
Fuck a real one.
No, but I'm saying, would they be saying that? No, they wouldn't be. They wouldn't be. But
they would have done forgot about him.
Yeah.
He would have been forgotten about. Point blank, period.
So,
how long he was in jail for? A year?
Yeah.
While he was gone, ain't nobody was saying his name. They forgot about him.
They wasn't saying free 6ix9ine.
They wasn't saying free 6ix9ine. They forgot about him. So he would have been a little punk ass bitch that's doing time for these niggas that really didn't bang with you in the first place. Point blank, period. A lot of these so-called rappers that are so-called gangsters and snitches. Snoop Dogg is a motherfucking snitch.
Wait, slow down. What do you mean Snoop Dogg is a snitch?
He snitched on Suge Knight. The case papers is online. You can read it. Calvin is a snitch. He snitched on Suge Knight. Talking about he was scared of Suge Knight and he glad the police came and he think he killed Tupac. They asked him, who do you think killed Tupac? He gonna say the man that was beside him in the car. It's in the papers. It's online.
It definitely has been alleged about that situation. And so to me, it is so strange that Snoop has been such a vocal critic of Tekashi, knowing that at this age, according to the leaked paperwork, that he told police that Suge Knight allegedly killed Tupac.
And if you do the trail or whatever, I watched an interview that he did with what's her name from back in the day, the Spanish lady. She interviewed when Yo MTV Raps was hot. What's her name?
Who? D Barnes? Who?
What's her name?
Who?
She interviewed a lot of the hip hop artists back in the day. She was Spanish.
Angie Martinez?
Yeah, there you go. Angie Martinez.
Okay.
At the time when Pac died, him and Snoop wasn't even talking terms.
Correct. That's true.
They wasn't even on talking terms.
That's true.
And he already was in fear of Suge Knight,
Snoop,
to do something
or
him.
Tupac.
Right. Because they wasn't fucking with him. Because he was repping for P. Diddy and them.
Well, he was he was allegedly trying to leave Death Row, and
right, to go to No Limit,
so he could leave. Well, I don't know where he was gonna go, but
he was going to No Limit. It's saying the paperwork.
Tupac was going to No Limit.
No, Snoop.
Well, Snoop went to No Limit. Yeah, that's where Snoop went.
That's when he said that he felt his life was in danger.
Yeah, that's true. But it also could have felt like his life was in danger because the marquee artist on the label just gets killed, and now you're the marquee artist on the label. Well, you used to be the marquee artist on the label before Tupac came, so now you're back the number one artist on the label, and you may feel like they're gonna be coming for me next, so I need to move to Louisiana. But all this is alleged. So Snoop was on trial for murder, but
murder
he did
was the case that they gave me.
He beat that.
You beat that.
You beat that.
Because you probably snitched.
Well, come on.
Or you made a deal with somebody.
Well, regardless of that, snitching is frowned upon for some reason in the rap community. Huh?
I found it's different levels of snitching.
So, like, if two restaurant owners are beefing, right? And one makes a call or tells somebody something to try to get the other one out of business, that's snitching, correct? It
depends on what
like
what
say he's putting something he's putting something in the burgers to make them stretch long further so he can make more profits, but it's not really burger, it's something else, right? And so the other competitor goes to the press and the police and the FDA and tells them that they're putting whatever it is in the burgers and not telling people, and then they get closed down.
Is that snitching or just telling facts?
That's what I'm saying. What is it?
That's stating facts because you harm them in the community.
But because you went to authorities and told them something that they did not find out on their own, only from your assistance, that's snitching, right?
No, that's looking out for the community and telling them facts.
Right. Now, if both people, let's say both companies, were using this same backdoor policy, that's
snitching.
And then they went and told on the other one, that's snitching because they both participated.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's snitching. You a whole fucking snitch.
Okay. Now, what if one of the former employees of the guy gets fired, right? But he finds out that his manager was stealing money out his cash register, screwing his baby mother.
Yo, a snitch.
Screwing his baby mother, right? Doing all kind of stuff to him. Took his tray of food, threw it in his face, dumped a milkshake on him in front of everybody, and then fired him. So he had no other recourse but to go to the FDA and the police and tell on him. And that's what he did in retaliation for them dumping the milkshake on him, throwing all the food on him, taking money out of his cash register, getting him fired.
Nah, he ain't a snitch.
So that's what happened with 6ix9ine. So that's what happened with 6ix9ine.
Retaliation.
So it's retaliation. Okay, is retaliation snitching?
Nah, it's different.
You say nah.
Nah.
So you
it's level to this shit.
So what level is Tekashi on?
He was looking out for himself and his family.
So that makes him what?
He told what was happening. He's a snitch.
Okay. Now, you have artists want to collaborate with him. He has a lot of buzz on him for some reason. Artists are working with him. Do you have a problem with these artists working with him?
Hell no. I've always been a Tekashi fan. Like, it's something about him that he, no matter if he's under, he's always going to be on top. He knows how to trend. He knows how to market himself. He know what the fuck he doing.
Yeah.
He knows to stay on top regardless. Regardless, if it's negative attention or positive attention, he knows how to get that attention. He don't care what type of attention it is, but he's going to grab and hold your attention. He came out with Trollz. He's using that money to benefit the protesters that's being locked up for protesting.
So you look at this as good. You look at it as a good marketing strategy. So is he going to be able to wear people down and just keep coming back, and they just be like, "Fuck it."
He always gets the last word.
Yeah, he's
and he is like a rat that come and go and come and go, and they hard to fucking kill. He is a rat.
He's an untouchable rat.
An untouchable rat. He like them Lexington market rats.
So does it hurt Nicki? Does it hurt Nicki Minaj's credibility to collaborate with him? I say no, it does not.
Why? She ain't gangsta either. Like, she don't owe the street shit.
Her husband is gangster.
Numbers too.
Her husband's a gangster.
Oh yeah, but we not talking about him. He already did his time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Them titties is big, Nicki.
They look nice.
She came out like, yes, bitch.
Yeah, it looks nice. She
these titties.
She looks amazing.
Don't get blocked, Diamond.
The verse was tight. She's on par. I'm
gonna be honest with you, Diamond. I ain't even listen to Nicki's verses. I was so into her titties.
All right, well, check it out again. I was as well, but I watched it enough and listen to it enough to hear
And
the
when
version.
she in the pool with her ass cheeks in the back like
Crazy.
that, I gotta go back and listen to the
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
The purpose
yeah.
of coming, whatever she was saying out of
Where's
mouth.
Cardi? Where's Cardi? Is anybody seen Cardi?
Cardi is at home with her
Okay.
family.
Okay. All right, checking. All right,
Getting her house together. Don't bring
yeah.
Cardi in here.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't like she got no music out for us to talk about. So I guess you're right.
She's taking a fucking break. When Nicki take a break,
She's still taking this
do
baby
you say
break.
shit
Are we
about
still?
when
Are
that
we
bitch
still?
take a break?
Are we still on baby break already? Still?
God
We
damn.
still on baby break.
She just coming off ahead.
Yeah. Okay. All right, we are still.
What happened to
on-
Nicki? Yikes. That ain't blow up like we thought it was. Yeah, you don't want to talk about that. Yikes.
Yeah, I don't.
I like Nicki Minaj. I like Cardi B. I like a lot of female rappers out here. I just hate the fact that the society and the media and the industry want to put these women against each other. I feel that everybody comes with their own flavor. I like them all. But I don't think Nicki is the greatest female rapper that ever done it
Okay.
because she's not lyrically inclined
Oh, she's not lyrical.
to be suggested as even being the
Okay.
greatest female rapper of all
So
time.
let me get this straight.
Now, if you
So
can
Nicki
say
has no
Nicki is one of the
bars.
smartest
Are you saying that she has no
female
bars?
rappers at all
Are you
time.
saying that
Marketing,
Nicki does not have bars?
yo, ever since Safari, who wrote this? You said her bars was amazing in Trollz.
Yeah. Her wordplay. Her wordplay.
Or somebody else probably wrote it. She ain't write it.
Okay. Well, she recited it
Her
very
music has
well.
not been the same since Safari left her ass.
Okay. All right. Well, I got you. Okay. We're still at the same point with this. You just don't.
She's the best female artist when it comes to marketing. Yes, I give her that. She has the wine. She has the clothing line. She's done movies. She can actually act.
So she's done it all. She's done it all. And you're saying that some other artist who hasn't done half of what she's done is better than her, right? That was
Lyrically, yes.
Okay.
Yes, lyrically.
Okay. I just want to be clear.
I want to bring this up since we talk about the best who ever done it. I love Beyonce.
As do I.
I'm a Beehive fan.
Okay.
I do not think Beyonce should be storming Black Panthers 2.
Well, you didn't see her performance, obviously, so I think that's gonna make people go see it.
Did you see Cadillac Records?
What's
Records. I'm sorry. Did you see Cadillac Records?
that? Yeah.
Did you
Yes.
see Temptation? Did you see Obsession?
What is that? Was that the one with
Thank you, honey. Did you see Austin Powers?
Yes. Gold member. Yes.
That's
Now
all
listen,
I gotta say.
here's the thing. Some of the stuff she's been in has been good. Some of the stuff she's been in, not so much. That one when she was fighting in the attic with the high heels on.
Obsession.
Yeah, that one I could do without. But all in all, I think it's a good, it's like a business move casting Nicki Minaj. And it's a business
They should have cast
move
Halle
casting
on ass.
Beyonce. It's a business move when you cast
Halle Berry needed to come back. But now they're getting into, so we're getting into colorism right now. Because they're stating that Storm should be a dark-skinned female and not light-skinned. So they just might be taking this shit too far, man.
Yeah.
So they saying in the comic book, Storm was a dark-skinned female.
Okay.
And they need to portray Storm as another dark-skinned female on film. How do you feel about that?
I don't think it's that heavy. I think that, cast whoever has the best audition and can make the schedule. Because in some comic books, a character can be white. And you can say, we're going to do this as a black person, or vice versa. So what? So what? To me, it comes down to performance and whoever is the best. That's it. Not more.
I don't think it should be Beyonce, but
Well,
it is what
now,
it is.
if we're investing in a movie and we can get Beyonce. You wouldn't want Beyonce because of what reason? Exactly.
I don't think Beyonce can act, Diamond. I'm sorry. She can sing, she can dance, but she can't act. She can't. We done gave her chances to get better. Maybe she'll blow our minds this time.
All right. So, did you ever think that Mary J could dance?
She still can't dance.
However, we still love seeing her dance because I do.
I don't.
I love.
She look like
seeing
she
her.
having a fucking seizure.
It's just popping, yo. She be doing it. It's just that's her style. That's just her style.
No fucking style.
And-
Somebody
and-
need to tell her stop it.
And
Quit.
Beyonce has her acting
Don't do
style.
that no more.
Nah, her acting is popping. Of course, we'll be back next week. You are amazing. Do you shout out your social media at all? No.
Would they find me anyway?
Okay, they find you anyway. All right. So
These
of course,
random people. I'm like, what you want? Oh, I like the show. Oh, okay, I'll hit this up. I ask people what they want.
You did.
If you request me as a friend and we ain't got no mutual friends, I'll be like, what you want? You laughing? I'm dead ass serious.
At the Diamond K Show at Radio on Fire. Of course, if you miss any episodes of the show, you can always go to Radio on Fire and click his and her show. Thank you, T, as always.
Oh, Facebook is T Jamaican something. Instagram is Jamaican Paper Doll. My business page is Peekaboo Pieces. My other business page is that Avon lady.
All right. So Avon and Peekaboo Pieces is popping. Okay. All right. See you next week. Thank you.
Don't be late next time, I'll be sure. You
My
all
bad.
not light skinned stuff.
My bad.